Hello everyone. So for today we're going to make some weaving. Tag. This one's a tag. This one I did backwards, so it's going to end up being a whatchamacallit. It's going to end up being a tuck where you would be tucking in your tag into. So these were my two examples. Now we're going to get going with making some. Now I'm personally just taking this bottom part off because I figure I can use the stamped piece on something else. I'm putting it in my itty bitties with my stamps. So there we go. And I probably should have did all this part before you guys came on, but I'm gonna choose not to today. I didn't really prepare. The last one I did was 1/2 inch. This time I'm going 1 inch. I don't know, I'm just want to see if there's any difference. It may not work. I hope it works. Don't get me wrong. But it may not work. So there we go. Our few strips here. And we'll do this again, inch each, just because that's how I want to do it at this point. You know what? I'm going to take 2 of these and just cut them in half. I think these ones need to be smaller, but the other one can be as big or as small as I want it to be. Alright, there we go. And it's just like weaving anything else for the most part, except I'm trying to make sure there's a little bit of a gap in between. So I gotta remember how I did this last time. I think what I did was I glued down my first one first. I know I did the gluing in the process of it. And I am using art glitter glue because I want it glued fast. especially when I'm dealing with stuff like this. I want it done fast, just to make sure it's being done the way I want it to be done. And as you can tell, I'm not really paying attention to what order I'm doing this in. You don't really need to. Sometimes they line up, sometimes they don't. Alright. That's what it's going to end up being. Sorry, I concentrate a lot with this one. I can't help it. I have to. It feels like I lose my bearings if I don't with this specific one. Don't know why. This one does take a lot of concentration to do. Just letting you know. It does take concentration to get it done. My kids don't seem to think that they know what bedtime is today. Which happens. That's a normal thing. That's nightly. 5 and a 6-year-old living together. It's gonna happen. I need to lift up this one. And glue. Okay, now I'm going to go to the other side and start gluing that down. Now, I'm not being too gluey, just enough to keep it down, just because after this, I'm thinking I'm going to throw these all in a sewing machine, just because I don't believe it ain't going to stay still. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, this is how I'd glue it, honestly. Glue the outer edges, and it shouldn't come apart, especially if you're using like art glitter glue or even Fabri-Tac. I don't think it will come apart as easily. So then I take the time and cut around it. So I mean, even though it made bigger pieces in it, I still think it's just as good as a smaller one. I don't think it really mattered all that much, because these ones I did a 1/2 inch. These two. This one I did the full inch and then a 1/2 inch. So I mean, it doesn't show too much a big difference. And I am going to use my Distress ink to distress around this entire thing. So there's the 3 here. I'm gonna choose to decorate this one, I think, at the moment, just because I want to do fiddle a little bit here. I love this stamp, as you know. I really love this stamp in particular. I do find it's easier sometimes to go this way. I'm not a stamper, so like some people are. I like the effect of stamping sometimes. Yeah, like that, for example. And I have my little white piece of napkin here to make sure I get everything off this stamp pretty good. But this is what I use my white napkins for until I decide to stick it on something. And then I normally stick it over top of it, so it still adds cool designs to it. Alright. So that I'm just wondering I'm pretty sure I have a cute little thingy here. What if I just chop this? No. I probably shouldn't have chopped that. That happens. I'm just looking here, just quick swing through, see if there's anything that I may like on this. That looks cute. I don't like that, no. This one or this one? I'm iffy about it yet. We'll see. You don't necessarily have to choose something immediately. As I said, I'm kind of just looking through, seeing if there's anything in particular that me no. I like that one, but I also like this one. I think that one's gonna be it. I don't even know where that button came from. All right. I'm just thinking, do I want some kind of lace behind her or not? Or just leave it plain? I think I need a little added depth. Maybe adding a postage stamp would help. Now, I guess I suppose it didn't really matter if I stamped behind it. Where I could have, honestly, just leave it as it is, and that's beautiful as it is, but I like using my clusters. Yeah, I'm just going to glue that piece on quick. Alright, and then I'm going to glue my cluster on. I mean, this little snippet is beautiful, especially on this piece. And then I think just because it has the polka dots too. Yeah, let's just stick with that. And this is just some that I sewn together. They don't necessarily have that There. Just gives it a little bit more addition to it. Beautiful tag there. Just gives it something. I don't know, I just wanted to check that one out, I think. Just wondering if one of these would be just something to lay on it. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. These we made the other day, actually. And now it's sort of a double pocket. So you could stick your piece in here as a tuck, and then it has a pocket within it right here too. So this is a big piece to be using for that. So there we go. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and have great... Yes, go. And have a great day or night. And I hope you enjoyed, again, this. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye.